Imagine swimming in the ocean today, having first learned to swim when Shakespeare was still writing, when the Renaissance was still shaping Europe, when the printing press was still a new technology. Deep beneath the ice-choked waters of the Arctic lives a creature that has witnessed centuries pass by. It's massive, nearly blind, and moves with the sluggish grace of a submerged iceberg. Meet the Greenland shark, the world's longest living vertebrate. Forget the 80-year lifespan of a human, or the 70 years of a killer whale. This apex predator can live for over 400 years, 4 centuries. That's an incomprehensibly long life. Why does this gigantic, slow-moving creature possess such an absurd degree of longevity? It's not magic. It's not luck. It's an evolutionary masterclass in surviving the cold and mastering the art of the slow life. Today, we're diving into the biological secret of the Greenland shark and exploring how moving at a glacial pace became the ultimate key to eternal survival. For centuries, the extreme age of these sharks was just a hypothesis. How do you date something that doesn't have rings like a tree? The answer lies in the one part of the shark that touches the light, its eye lens. Scientists use a technique called radiocarbon dating on the crystalline tissue of the shark's eye lens. They found a unique signature left by atomic bomb testing in the 1950s, a time marker. By analyzing this layer, they confirmed that the largest individuals weren't just old, they were ancient. The largest female studied was estimated to be 392 years old, with a margin of error that put her closer to 518. So, what's their secret? It all comes back to their habitat, the chilling, deep, dark waters of the Arctic. In science, there's a principle known as the rate of living theory. Simply put, the faster you live, the sooner you burn out. And no creature lives slower than the Greenland shark. When you're in waters hovering around 0 degrees Celsius, 32 circ F, everything slows down. Your heart rate, your digestion, your movement, and most crucially, your metabolism. This extremely low energy expenditure means minimal cellular stress and minimal biological degradation. It's like putting the wear and tear clock on extreme slow motion. They don't have to work hard to survive, so their bodies simply don't break down as fast as other animals. The glacial metabolism translates into a glacial pace of life. These sharks only grow about 1 centimeter per year. Think of that. It takes them over 150 years just to reach a size we would consider adult. This slow growth is a direct correlation to their lifespan. Their tissues are developing slowly, their bones or cartilage are mineralizing slowly, and their cells are turning over slowly. And this brings us to the most incredible biological consequence of their longevity, their late sexual maturity. While humans are having grandchildren, the female Greenland shark is still a teenager. They don't typically reach reproductive age until they are over 150 years old, sometimes closer to 160. That sounds like a terrible evolutionary strategy, right? Wait 150 years to have your first baby? But in their frigid, stable environment, it's the perfect adaptation. By extending their lifespan to centuries, they are guaranteeing the continuation of the species over generations. A female has hundreds of years to find mates and reproduce, effectively absorbing massive environmental changes and making up for the decades it took to mature. It's an evolutionary bet that paid off. Patience and longevity win over speed and intensity. They are a living testament to the survival power of moving slowly, quietly, and continuously. The slow life comes with a few trade-offs. For example, the Greenland shark is often described as nearly blind. This isn't due to age, but to a tiny parasitic coat pod that attaches itself to the shark's cornea. It essentially blinds the shark, but also, bizarrely, helps it by acting as a biological lure to attract prey. Despite their slow movement, they cruise at about 1.6 miles per hour, they are still successful apex predators. They're scavengers, yes, often feeding on large carcasses, but they also hunt sleeping seals. It turns out when you have 4 centuries of patience and a massive size, you don't need to be fast, you just need to be persistent and opportunistic. The Greenland shark is the ultimate example of a biological strategy where simplicity equals survival. Their slow, cold existence has minimized the internal clock that drives aging. While other creatures race through life, these giants of the deep just keep swimming, representing a profound link to a world that existed before modern history even began. The Greenland shark is more than just a massive fish. It's a biological time capsule. Its longevity teaches us that life's pace is directly tied to its duration. By embracing the cold and prioritizing slow, steady growth, this creature found the ultimate cheat code to living hundreds of years. It proves that in the deepest, darkest corners of the world, survival isn't about strength, it's about stamina and silence. What other amazing deep-sea secrets do you want us to uncover? Let me know in the comments below. If you were stunned by this 400-year-old giant, hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible creatures and the science behind their survival. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.